Gushen band or a Fanny.
Right?
Louvre might, I don't know, we might have more than 2 assassin bands actually.
Right. And you guys mentioned it is the assassin meta, so they do want to focus on the most, the strongest as well.
Yeah.
Going up against teams, AIRASIA SAIYAN, what do you think LOUVRE SC should be banning from the regular season? Anything
Fanny.
specific? Fanny, right?
Like Fanny was the most banned throughout the entire season. I see no reason to remove
Right.
her out.
She
And
will stay
SAIYAN has proved multiple times
Yes.
that Fanny is a really easy comfort pick for them.
Well,
so you don't
we've
want to give
seen-
them that. Yeah.
Also, a Fanny and a Natalia pick, the split push was insane. It was
Oh,
so hard. It was so difficult to manage. So you might want to pick out heroes that can be very difficult to handle, to stop. Talking about, say, Harley, Gushen. Who else that is quite difficult to stop? That's, those that like to hop around.
Interesting. Diggy gets removed away from this game. It looks like they're removing the silencers and the disables.
Yeah.
So I expect high CC team compositions coming out
Exactly.
there for them, just making sure that it's either that or high CC specifically for Diggy to stop that counter.
Right.
And mages out there so Hellcat can't come in with assassination potential.
And I mean, I definitely agree with you. So what do you think LOUVRE SG could go with? I mean, obviously by now, if they're...
They need to wow, okay, so removing Hawkeye's Johnson away, leaving Gushen open. Martis is also available in this
Lancelot.
competition. Lancelot is there.
I mean, Martis has been picked recently as well.
Yeah.
Quite a few times, so...
There's so many to choose from right now, and Team Said really needs, AIRASIA Said really needs to pick wisely, because
Wow.
if they do pick up Martis, you have Gushen, Lancelot open on the other side as well for them to,
It's going to be an
pick it
assassin's
up.
game, man, like you mentioned before.
Is a fighter more worth than 2 assassins?
Mark,
They are going to
they
go with it.
will
They're
give us the
confident.
hype of the new hero.
Okay, I have a question for you. If they remove the Johnson away, they take a big initiator out of the team. What else could AIRASIA SAIYAN go for? What are they comfortable with?
I mean, High Loss is also way up there, still really good, and this looks like they are hovering over there.
Oh my
gosh.
god.
So, going back to the same question I just asked like 30 seconds ago. Fighter for 2 assassins. We know we have seen lots of amazing Lancelot plays. We've seen a rise of him throughout Gushen as well. Really flashy plays coming out.
I think a question here is that
Wow.
if AIRASIA SAIYAN is well known for their assassin picks,
Right.
right? So who else will know assassins better than them?
I don't think anyone. Not
Yeah.
not here at least.
So I'm not sure if the Gushen and the Lancelot pick is a good idea at this point.
I see, Sudo, that you're bringing up your stats. Is there anything that you can tell us about why AIRASIA SAIYAN is doing this?
To be honest, really allowing the assassins to be picked over them means that they're going to come in with either the double tank, the compositions with their massive healing coming in from support. So it's no surprise that Angela and Akai already
has
are
picked
picked
up,
up.
yeah.
That's there. The disruption coming in from Akai, we have seen lots of good Akai plays coming out. Will help them navigate the troubled
Right.
waters of the double assassins. But adding Saber in and Jawhead does throw a wrench into the complications, because Jawhead can completely disrupt if throwing away Akai from a team fight. And Hylos is an amazing pickup to counter this, making sure they do not get the double banks.
Well, this is
They can respond with Lolita though.
To be honest with you, I am favoring LOUVRE SG's draft by a lot, actually, at this moment.
Minotaur could also be another pickup for them if they want to go in for extra, engage and CC.
But we haven't seen Minotaur so much. Actually, very little in the regular season. Do you think it's going to be brought up again?
Potentially, yes, but they are opting for more damage, so Harley being a good option, currently being considered for them, and Hayabusa. Oh, great. So, still, having a well-rounded team composition means that Hayabusa can be pushing, trying to assassinate some of the assassins. It's going to be the battle of the assassins as there. Harley does really well with that, as,
Right.
to be doing that role. How will they round it up?
For the Saber. Oh, yeah. That was a quick one.
That was a very quick.
This is really
decision.
new coming from LOUVRE. We've never seen any
Unpredictable.
lineup.
We
Yeah.
talked about this. They do want to go with the unpredictable moves, and you guys mentioned sometimes with your research you would go in and they just pick out completely different heroes.
I think this is also coming down to how the picks and bans were going. Making sure that these 4 bans that were done meant that there's so many assassins. The top 3, contested picks were made available, force Saiyan to decide on Martis. If Martis does not show up right now, therefore for losing the draw.
Exactly. So I think they really have to focus heavily on making sure that Martis gets all the gold that he needs, gets the damage that he needs. Because if that doesn't happen, I'm afraid the Lancelot and the Gushen are just going to be crazy. I mean,
Yep.
two assassins on the other
They
side.
need to stop the early game. They need to make sure that the aggression does not snowball out of hand. There's a lot of moving pieces in this puzzle.
Well,
But
I think Saiyan will be able to actually control the Lancelot and
5
Gushen
seconds till the
from,
enemy
you know,
reaches
getting
the ground.
overpowered and all that.
Smash
So
them.
we are now going into the in-game. Oh, we have the hype from AIRASIA Science crowd right here. They are on the blue side, and on the red side we do have LOUVRE SG. Well, it looks like Team AIRASIA Science will be very aggressive, like how they are always known, right? They are gonna try to get first blood, I guess, from the middle lane. It looks
Well,
like
I think they're just going to be pushing out the middle lane for now. Just make sure that there's multiple members grouped up for the. They are able
that's
to support each other while they have the other rest of the members making sure that the lanes, the jungle boxes are being taken away.
Well, yeah, they will try to take the buffs away and all that, but that kind of just leaves Lancelot all alone up there, and Hayabusa will probably go against a dual lane alone. Well, are they gonna try to initiate a fight? I don't really know. What do you think AIRASIA Science is up to right now?
Well, they're trying to
it's quite
find, if there's anybody, lagging, not lagging, as in anybody out of position. They do find one. If Panda does go out the Skyweed, that's Hylos there that will be locked out. Oh, unfortunately, they will be able to stack up there. The flicker will still come through in the end. And, oh my word, Skyweed will be the first one to fall out. That is Fredo that does take it down in the end.
Wow, that is amazing play by AIRASIA Science. LOUVRE, they have a lot to do right now. They have a lot to catch up to AIRASIA Science. I am looking at the goal, at the moment, they are quite on par, but the last thing that they can afford is actually they should not leave Lancelot all alone up there in the top lane.
Well, they do have Harley there to decide if that is going to be the case, to deal with any aggression coming out. Turtle is coming up in 8 seconds. This is going to be the replay that had happened. So we are going to see how that kill did come out.
Well, Turtle is out now, and it looks like LOUVRE will try to get it. They do have a 4-man team over there, but I guess they will try to go and stop someone. Akai, Grypax on Akai
Not
right
the right
there.
target, unfortunately. KYZ on Lancelot.
Well, what are they gonna do right now? It looks like they're quite,
Well, you do see that Loop as just one member is out of position, which means that they do have the potential to come in here. It looks like Akai will be there. Does he throw it away? Gardner does come in with a kill. They also get another kill onto Akai that's down onto one tag already. Now Hong is there joining the fray of the fight. Will it be enough? Skyway will be there. The triple win will come through. Will he be able to dash away? Yes, Fredo gets a double kill in the end. Now they can come in and potentially on the other side. Gushen and Harley are still battling out, but it will be in the end. Loop as she managed to steal a turtle away, but still lose more members in the ensuing fight after it.
was that even a worthy exchange just for a turtle at this early, especially, for such core heroes to go down? I think that's very risky. And, Harley could have just popped in and killed more, but fortunately for Team LOUVRE SG, they do manage to get away with less damage done by AIRASIA Science. And it kind of feels like LOUVRE is back to their trend again. They're scattered, they're indecisive, and that would be quite damaging for the team in the long run, because looking at AIRASIA Science lineup, late game, they can be very, very scary.
They can be really scary, that is true. I mean, Martis just needs a bloodlust axe and to really get himself going, but will he actually find that? We will have to see. We're going to see that the head does get used. The ring does get tossed out there. Skyway now is in a little bit of trouble. Does get pushed back. Now KYZ, they will be able to escape the jaws of death this time around.
That was a very nice out by Akai right there. Unfortunately, they will try to go in again. Hylos nearly goes down, and they will try to go for Lancelot.
They look like they will be able to find it there. One last hit. There's a mega kill coming out. Fredo doing so much work on the Angela 4-0-1.
Wow, Fredo is really amazing. He's living up to his name as Angela right
Royal
now.
D1 being caught out again. Not to taken out this time by Rush.
Wow. It looks like this is going to be quite a fast game for Asia SAIYAN. LOUVRE is going down. They need to do something. This is their problem right there.
Turtle is up now. Looks like they still will be pressuring the top tower, but they should be able to rotate down towards the next objective and contest that out. LOUVRE is falling behind. They are just about 3,000 gold behind. And, you know, this early deficit for their assassins means that it's going to be slightly tougher as they transition into that middle game. Already starting out onto Turtle there is SAIYAN. This is that replay of the kill back up top.
Wow. Fredo on Angela, I think that's really amazing, but I think they will try
Back
to
to
go.
live action. Turtle's about to be taken. Gripex is being cautious. Will push them back away. Anchor does fall back inside, but no, not final bits in the end. It was only the shield, but does get removed. Turtle does get taken, and if Asia SAIYAN moves forward, Martin gets another kill. Martin comes in with the clap back, and now we're going to find KYZ, but that's going to be taken down. That's a double kill that's there, done by Rush on their Harley. Looks like we'll be locked out there. Fredo still fighting enemies. ZZ will throw him back to safety.
Wow. They are already showing us that their lineup is actually quite solid, and they do know what they are doing. So it's very impressive. It looks like LOUVRE, you know, it's either you do or die right now. You should really try to control the damage coming from
It's
Asia.
5,000 lead. It's not just controlling the damage. They need to play smarter,
Yeah.
allow auto turrets to be taken first,
They
and
need-
start to group up for the right fight.
For Lancelot and Gashan, I think they need a lot more space to gather their items, and that will take some time, but I guess Harley is just gonna try to poke them a bit more so that they will stay poor and they will be able to get this clean sweep easily, just like that.
Well, we'll have to find out. It's 6 minutes and 20 seconds into the game right now. 6,000 goal lead, so the goal is still building into their favor. ZZ and Gripex meet each other, but will it be enough? Well, Kai uses ultimate. Rush is dead. There are multiple members. Good flicker away. The damage will not ensue, and he will escape with his life this time around.
Wow. It looks like it will be a probably 10 minutes game if, you know, they're gonna try to get high loss right there. Sky, we might go down very quickly with the help of Angela right there, but CZ comes in to distract and the gang will stop right there. Hayabusa is all alone.
Oh, but Jahan is there. Angela is on him. Looks like this will turn around. Really panic for it. Hog will get taken down. Does get pushed back by a guy. And a guy Gripex there, making sure there's enough space for his team to breathe. Logan is waiting in the frame, potentially for a boat. For a dive in the end. There's still the three members. The lookup is good. Will the follow-up be enough though? It's under tunnel right now. The chains of love will be fighting out. Martin gets another kill. Hayabusa continues with that. Royal D1 now will get taken down. That's another double kill. But Jahan doing really well on the other side. And Harley taking on the top turret as well. Means that they're only getting objectives on the top lane, the bottom lane, and now onto Lord as well.
Wow. Asia, they're already keeping me. I'm so speechless at this point. The crowd is going crazy. The fights are insane, you know. Gripex is actually proving himself to be one of the greatest Akai I've ever seen.
Yep. I mean, on top of this, we talked about them having flawless games, them showing, you know, really well how they do it. So far, this has been quite a classic example. This is now 11,000. What a huge lead going up there in the last 5 minutes. The cards does get thrown out, unfortunately. The wall of shield in terms of high loss will stop the aggression moving forward. Not get spawned in the top lane.
Well, this is Martius' very first appearance, and he's already making lots of big shouts, you know, great gangs, you know, and all his stunts and all that. It's very useful for team fights.
He has been using his immunity well. He has been using, you know, the the knockback pretty well as well. Oh gosh.
Oh, things are gonna look. It's either SAIYAN, they will try to get more
They
kills.
still are split pushing. Hayabusa is in their bottom lane. CZ might get taken out over here. We already do see that, you know, Angela's ultimate does get used onto Rush. Will save him out in the end. They do take out yet another turret. Lord now is officially here. Griffin jumps forward. He will turn on his ultimate. Skyway completely pushed away there. He will manage to flicker forward back. The bottom is also getting taken down here. Will it be enough? Majan does take it. Back up in the top lane. It looks like it was taken as well. Lord is But fortunately, the whole base is in shambles, completely blown wide open. This is sub 10 minutes, and they still potentially end it out there. They will be able to do it. They will be able to. We're going to see the mega kill that's there. What did it go in? That is a wipe out just before the end.
Oh, that was an insane play by AIRASIA SAIYAN.
Such confident play.
I know.
Really confident play. That's what I wanted to see. I am so ecstatic that that is the way they are starting off the games.